All right, Coach. I guess first off, recapping last week in Waco, I know kind of some crazy conditions.
Yeah, I
How
mean,
you feel like they handled it?
well, I think anytime you have conditions like that, it's extremely difficult on almost every event. Some of our throwing events, you can get away with some wind like that, but even on the straightaway, a hurdler, it's tough when you have a wind like that to your back because you just get to the hurdle too quickly sometimes. 100 meters, it's just, you know the event's probably not going to count, and anything running around the oval is just tough. So we got some work in, and it is something we talk about within the team though too, because it's not always about how high or how fast you run something. It's who you beat, and the conference meet can come down to, and or the national meet comes down to who you beat. And nobody cares how fast or how slow it is. Yeah, they do, but not as much as who wins.
Do you think that was sort of, I guess, the biggest valuable takeaway
Yeah.
you could have from that? It's just
Yeah.
sort of, not so much just kind of focusing on the process and not.
That's right. That's exactly right. It's just try to do what you're capable of doing in a bad situation and make the best of it, and try to gain ground between your ears in knowing that I can get something done on a day like this. It may not be what I want, but I can get something done.
And just what do you make of Caitlin? Obviously, in the SEC.
Anytime you're a freshman athlete of the week in this conference, that's a huge accomplishment, and she's very deserving. I mean, she's been very consistent. She's thrown really well. That wasn't her best throw of the year, but that was an awfully good throw, and she still ranks. I mean, both our javelin throwers rank up in that top group in the country. So both those freshmen are doing a great job. But Caitlin this week for sure did a good job.
And I guess just what's the big focus for you guys as a team, not only with this event at home, but I guess just given this point in the season, one of the last weeks, or I think maybe the last week.
This is.
Yeah. Last week before y'all go off to SEC and NCAA, it's just
Yeah.
What's the thing that you're trying to get there?
Well, all year, every meet has been. We talk about it. It's a rehearsal. You're trying to change. You're trying to do something that you'd never done before. You're trying to experiment a little bit with yourself, and most of that's over now, and it's about, and we talk about this as well, it's about everybody having a good day on the same day. Everybody's got to go in there, and we can't have anybody that really fails if you're going to be successful at the SEC championship. You got to do what you've been doing. In some cases, you got to do a little bit better, and sometimes the environment allows you to do better.
And when you think about some of the, I guess, the seniors on the team, this will be their last event at home before they go off to SEC and NCAA.
Yeah.
And the fans in the area, who I guess you think really ought to capitalize on the opportunity to see these athletes competing here in College Station. Who are some of those people that come to mind?
Well, you're going to talk to a group here in a minute, and we got 25. And if I say 24, then I left one out. But it's 24 or 25 that we have. I think that if you really talk to any one of them, the time has gone very quickly, and the opportunity goes away very quickly. And we're trying to impress that upon our freshmen right now, how quickly the time does go. And I would bet most any one of these seniors are going to tell you it goes quick. You always hate to lose good athletes, but that's the challenge for coaches. If you're losing bad athletes, then we're not getting it done. We're trying to lose good people all the time, and this is a good senior class.
I wanted to ask, there was an article that came out in Sports Illustrated about this NCAA transformation committee that's apparently throwing out some ideas, some concepts, and one of them was for non-equivalency or equivalency scholarship sports like track, potentially being able to up the scholarship limit, leaving it up to conferences. Just How would
Yeah.
that change things for you as a coach? And recruiting?
Well, I
What are
think,
your thoughts?
yeah, I think you're going into territory that nobody knows anything about. I think those are good concepts, and years ago we had a lot more scholarships than we do right now. But I think that everything that they're doing right now is going to be separating. It's separating those who have it and those who don't, and that's money. And you know, you hope that the thought process is amongst all the elite people who are talking about athletics. And the NCAA, I can't quite tell where they are right now, because it seems to me like the commissioners are maybe a little stronger than the NCAA. It's hard to tell what's going on. But I think we're going through definitely a transformation in college athletics. And I think some positive things can happen for equivalency sports, and that's the vast majority of your sports are equivalency sports. You know, there's an opportunity for things to get better. I mean, that's everything. They're talking about everything. I mean, I've got 6 coaches and we got 140 athletes. Well, just the ratio doesn't fit compared to what football's got. I think 140 coaches and 6 athletes. You know, it's there's definitely differences between sports, and so I think some things could get better this way.
Good.
All right.